Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I wonder where they go.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures? Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can
That's a good idea.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rook.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that's certain. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I have the courage to go into the forest.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to my... I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest.
You want me to follow the butterflies? Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck!
Off on another adventure, are we?
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Well. Look what we have here. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey. They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring my... For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Accio. book Professor Weasley asked me?
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, guess.
Did she now? Oh,
Quiz.
some people. Hence, I have created a small... None of the other students will try it, no matter how many... Oh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even...
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Alley-Hotsy draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drink the tale of the three...
Horcruxes.
No. The answer, according to Beadle the Bard, which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The snitch.
I'm sorry, but when a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change...
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the... If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty... And I won't be giving you...
I'm sorry.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick.
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
I'd like to answer more questions.
What government...
The The Heng... The not... Gap... Nol... The bat... Mount... I don't... Accio! Revelio! Accio! Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspected they would be. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of... I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are... It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exam. Until then, well done.
Since our visit to Feldcroft,
my plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember Hogsmeade mentioning something about gobbledygook. Revelio.
Slytherin almost all.
to a flabbergasted leech, stirred
Handy
clockwise.
resource indeed, your field guide.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
I received your owl.
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, unfortunately, only a gaunt...
Perhaps...
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave... He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous.
What is it? What have you and Sebastian...
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th year.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... what was it? A scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the art...
Wait, you've never been inside?
In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping... She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she...
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with...
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne.
I see. Very well. I shall tell you what I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here.
These braziers grant access to the
Accio! Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you
Revelio.
told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads.
Accio! Always that lovely
It's
complexion on
2
such a
heads
frown.
are better than 1.
There, isn't that
And by
better?
that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Incendio.
That brazier went out on its own. Confringo! Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around. The rubble formed a relief of a
The
person
journal
facing
mentions
a snake.
many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Lumos.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio. Lumos.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Brazier. When the door closed, it lit up.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Confringo! Nice work. Lumos.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
There's bound to be a match to the symbol.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy. Revelio. Lumos. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Lumos.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos.
Another welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again!
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus Curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made
Revelio.
it. We found Hogwarts Legacy Scriptorium.
We're here. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling.
Revelio.
Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a pack. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly...
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her, to perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home?
That sounds straightforward enough. Well then, let's find our dragon and...
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay... Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safe. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to...
Let's hope it stays that way.
Crucible. Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Revelio. How charming. They keep it... There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Reparo.
Fantastic. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
Revelio. I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step. Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that? Well, there's no turning back now. Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make... Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
The important thing is that we survived it. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit.
Shall we head back?
I am. After our dragon rescue at home.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us?
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. How could I have been so blind?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Here we go. It's like a place right out of a story.
What are you up to now?
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My
husband!
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead! He killed him!
Oh.
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks.
He must be around here somewhere. When?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully I hope he wasn't here when Harlow...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He never wanders far. I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are. Providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need...
Revelio. Accio.
This must be Lily's hideout that Mrs. Bickle...
Revelio.
Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Reparo. Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for it.
Crucial. Accio. Incendio.
Expelliarm.
Crucial. Accio.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
Revelio.
We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted.
Revelio.
This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Arresto momentum.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Accio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Revelio. I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
Revelio. You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie. It is as I feared. They have Archie. Beyond
You will not survive this! Aha! Back comes! You'll regret that, I promise you! Made a grave mistake! Incendio! That's just the beginning. Oh, that's clever!
Revelio. Accio.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Accio. Arresto momentum. Crucio. Revelio.
Expelliarmus!
Accio.
No one takes one of me! This butter's scrap!
Cruise. Arresting momentum. Accio.
You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Accio.
I'll make you wish back at the school. Pay for your deal. The moon calf has more bites.
Accio.
You're no match for me. You've made a grave mistake.
Revelio.
They got what they deserved.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
I'm
Revelio.
so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't.
Thank you.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's...
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother.
Revelio.
Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Protego.
I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was the last thing we need is that monster coming off.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid...
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat...
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on our
Protego!
roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke...
I understand. Leave it to me.
Oh, thank you. Please...
I'll look after you.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Incendio. Revelio. Tobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Incendio. Crucible. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum.
Neither would like to speak. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Crucible. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Crucible.
Crucial.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio! That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Arrest the momentum. Crucial. Expelliarmus. Arrest the momentum. Crucial. Arrest the momentum. Incendio. Crucial. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Crucial. Arrest the momentum. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Descendo! Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Revelio. Revelio. Descendo. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him.
I'm truly sorry about your...
Thank you. Deke could use some time alone to think.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
It's always nice to see a familiar face. Let's look at what we have, shall we? A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Mine now, demi-guys. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh, my dear wizard.
Hello. Be with you in a bit. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Come in.
Protego.
Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor?
Protego!
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? You did away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it. Doors always open. To stop by soon. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
like to speak with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see.
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great... noble creatures.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some... Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the material. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek. Have you rescued the thestrals and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen?
What are you up to now?
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I had hoped to speak with you alone.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That...
You know what it was.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Matt.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against... She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visit...
But Mother! If someone had meddled in Matabillaland...
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you...
So frustrating. She never listens.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that...
It is specific to me. I am... Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather free. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, she claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my... But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer...
She's concerned for your...
That may be safe. You could have fled the moment. I choose to act as you have. I must... My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather...
Protego!
...conversation.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got...
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She said they took the whole place apart looking for it.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right.
I should have known. And now another
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the...
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the snitch.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs!
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
Still, I think they may be our only hope. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
If only a new student were to help me with...
You'll never believe what I...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder...
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this. It would mean a lot.
On another adventure, are we?
Revelio. This could prove dangerous. I'm not careful. Arresto momentum. Assignment's all finished. Cruising. Revelio. Arresto momentum. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now. Revelio.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh, can't say I'm...
I take it you're...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we?
It's getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feld. Near the catacomb.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Have you rescued the Thestrals and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen? Rescued the Thestrals and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen.
Expelliarmus! Nothing to identify, for now at least.
restaurant and purchase the spellcraft for the reading pen?
Wonder who lives here. How about some sightseeing? Let's go!
I won't.
There's no telling.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned?
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them. So as I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this cat. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting. Accio! Bombarda! Confringo!
This room is taller than...
Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Confringo!
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Finding a chest in an
Revelio.
Slot. Brilliant.
Revelio.
Crucio. Confringo. Accio. Sendo. Levioso.
Revelio.
World of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Confringo. Accio.
Crucio.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Confringo! We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Revelio. Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Descendo.
Depulso. Accio. Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. There's something here by the altar.
We've read the
Revelio.
world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. What did you find?
Capulso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's a lot of bone rattle.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning...
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But...
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked open on either side of this archway.
No stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. We're in a tomb. I assume... the territory.
Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio. Bombarda. Incendio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Diagon. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety Bone Bridge complete.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew you were through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Crucible.
Imperial. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
How gracious of you.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before.
Accio.
Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Imperio. Crucio. Incendio. Accio. Crucio. Attention. Imperio. Accio. Incendio. Never knew spiders can make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio.
That worked. Keep going. Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio! You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Lumos.
Lumos. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
Accio. Revelio.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I must keep this relic secret.
Revelio.
Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
We have to fight! Valkyria! Keep out of North Reach!
That was right for me. Kill spells glance off of me. What's this? Places.
You'll not win here. Places. They'll retreat. They'll make them Imperial.
Fortunate disappointment. Suffering, do you?
We have to fight.
Places.
Keep up the North Reach.
Incendiary.
Closing in!
Crucible.
Places. You'll not finish it.
Incendiary.
You've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them
Stop provoking them.
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it.
Glacius.
We have to fight.
Revelio.
Uncle, to the right!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proof...
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him?
You may be right.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot...
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock...
This family does not resort to... That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near... If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?